name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 146. Yes, welcome or welcome back. You can find me on Instagram, Hetkiä Knits, and on Ravelry, Hetkiä Knits, and on Ko-fi and Patreon as Finnish Knitting Stories. And I'm here on this Friday evening to talk about knitting. Yeah, I'm a bit out of breath because I've been running whole day and I just came home and I just plopped down here because house is relatively quiet for a very short moment, so I'm taking my chances and trying to talk to you here in peace and quiet. Let's see if it lasts. So, yeah, I first thought there won't be an episode this week because life has been very lively, very hectic. Kids are at home because school ended, and it's been crazy. And I have actually 2 sick kids in the house. One worse, another one a bit better, but still, it's been a nightmare of a week. Okay, let's dive into knitting because it's good. It lifts the mood. It makes all the troubles go away for a while. Yeah, that's why we knit. I knit. I rage knit. I stress knit. I do all of that to get the moods up. We need that this week. Okay, so the obvious, my first gorgeous finished object, test knit for lovely Marit, Lingonberry Leaf Tee, pattern is coming soon. I tested it and the yoke is, I'm lost for words. The yoke is so stunning on this one, and look at it after blocking. Oh, so I tested size 4. I got the gauge. I used Kettu Yarn's linen merino, color peony. I had 3 skeins. I used about 2.5, maybe a bit less. I need to put this on scale, but it's 200 something grams for size 4, and it's not too wide, not too much positive ease, but it's neither like hugging the places we don't want to be hugged. And I'm currently wearing it with just a very simple black linen skirt. I need to find something better because this skirt is not great. It has ties and then it makes a weird lump on one of the sides. I have linen trousers, but they were dark blue and I don't know, I need to give it another go. Check what else I can wear it with. I actually haven't tried it over a linen dress as a layering piece because I don't know why. And yeah, it is a bit see-through, but you can see I have like a skin-colored top underneath, so I don't think you can see much through it. Yeah, good. But there are holes and a million bobbles, and I like these bobbles. I'm usually, I don't know, I'm not easily sold on lacy tops, or I prefer a very small amount of lace, but in this one, it's so stunning and it's so good, and you don't feel naked in it. Somehow the lace with the bobbles, the holes are not overly large. I'll come closer. And it's good. It's very balanced and I like it, even though the lace comes quite low. In my case, it's almost under. It finishes almost under the breast, but still, I feel comfortable in it. So I really enjoyed knitting it, and I need to check when the pattern is coming out. Marit, can you tell us when is the pattern coming out? Or did I miss the info? I've been so busy with my own things that I haven't managed to even check them. There's a group for testers and I haven't been there. I'm a very bad test knitter, but everything went fine. I made everything by the instructions and it was good pattern. So yeah, that's my first finished object. Surprisingly, I have one more, even though my knitting time has been very limited. I don't have a lot of whips to show you today, but I do have another finished object, which is my Hetkiä Shawl by Tiina Huhtaniemi. It's this year's festival shawl for Jyväskylä Knit Fest. and it's a very, 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 very long shawl. In my case, it's very long, extra long. Actually, I didn't measure. Is it according to pattern, the length or not? I had to I had to put the blocking mats from one corner of the room up until the door. So across the room, it was one row of blocking mats. Yes, to dry this thing out nicely. Okay, let's try to do something with it. I still haven't figured it out how I'm gonna wear it, but it's a cute little accessory. Yeah, you can do a lot of things with it. You probably can tie it, and not with this top, but you get the idea. Over a linen dress, I think it's gonna be very cute. Or if I take one of my shawl cuffs and try to do something with it, but. Yeah, very cute pattern, very easy knit, relatively quick. I used 2 skeins of DK yarn. I have a little bit of leftovers of both. You can see there is my hair now attached to it. I'm like a dog, shedding like a dog. Yes, dogs are also shedding right now. I'm right there with them. Trying to show it to you. So yeah, middle bit and then like a symmetrical tails in one color and in the other color, and texture, stripes and texture, all good things. And the pattern is available in English and in Finnish from Titi2 web store. Titi2 is big lovely store, yarn store in here in Finland, in Jyväskylä. If you're not from around here, everybody in Finland knows that store. But if you're from outside of Finland, yeah, and they also make tuku wool. It's their yarn. You probably know tuku wool, right? So yeah, very cute, very cute. There was a mistake in the pattern, but it was corrected. They sent. I figured it out because I did it on intuition. I wasn't looking at the pattern, and I actually avoided the mistake just by following my gut and doing what I did before and looking how it should be. But yeah, they fixed a mistake. There was something with a stripe repeat. There was, anyway, if you're knitting it, you know. You probably got the updated version of the pattern. Okay, today is gonna be a bit shorter episode because the conditions around here are not the best for recording. Those are all my finished objects. I'm sorry I'm a bit rushed, but I'm trying before it gets very noisy again. It's been very noisy. I only have one whip. Calm down, woman, calm down. I know knitting is exciting, but catch your breath. Linen on a cone, Lithuanian linen on a cone, 4-ply. 4-ply, which is like a light fingering, thicker lace, 2mm hook. And if you're new here, this thing that looks like a knitting is my linen tablecloth, my crocheted linen tablecloth from a very old Polish magazine. Somewhere from 90s. I had it in my stash. I don't speak Polish, but I speak crochet charts. Luckily, you don't need to speak the language. Oh, it's unraveling. Okay, it's fine. So I'm not sure if it looks any different to you than the previous time, but I have added a few rows since then. Yes, the rounds are enormous, and I can't finish one round in the evening. Yeah. First of all, my wrist doesn't last as long, so I'm working sometimes in a half round, sometimes in a third of a round at a time, and then I put it away. And I actually haven't worked on anything else. Because honestly, I think I haven't knit in probably 2 days at all. Because I've been working late. I'm preparing for the Knit Fest. and I've been spending a lot of time outside because we have had like semi-dry days with rain for half of a day and then no rain for another half of a day. So I've been catching those moments. We've been still planting stuff and mowing the lawn because it just grows in front of your eyes. You like sit and watch it grow. It's just less than a week, it's back to where it was. And I've been watching my garden and taking care of my flowers and yeah, just trying to be outside. Mosquitoes are wild and really angry, and in the evening they don't let you be outside much. But yeah, I've been trying to catch precious little moments. And what else? We have a new pear tree. That's what my husband got as a name's day gift from his parents. They bought him a pear tree. We planted that. We were like waiting for the perfect weather when it's not too warm. It's not, spoiler alert, it's not too warm. It's like 12 degrees in the morning and maybe like 15, if you're lucky, 17 Celsius in the afternoon. But no, we haven't seen warmer days than that. I'm usually wearing a woolly cardigan outside. Yeah, and then I've been just trying to put all sorts of seeds in the ground. I had very bad luck with peas. I bought a new packet of peas, like to plant, and none of them came up. I don't know. It has never happened before. And that was a while ago already, and I've been sitting and waiting. Are they gonna come up? Are they gonna come up? Nothing is coming up. But yeah. But all the other little things are up, like radishes and salads and dill and onions and whatever else I put in the ground. And yeah. Okay, I don't know why are we not in order. Before knit and chat, I wanted to show you well-loved knits because I just washed these. They are my summer socks, and I thought to show you. Socks themselves are not interesting because it's an improvised pattern. There is nothing special about them. I actually put them on yesterday. That's why they are covered in dog hair. And then I remembered, oh no, take them off. I wanted to show them. There's no pattern. These are just shorties that I improvised. But why I wanted to show them, the yarn. This is the yarn that we solar dyed together with you a few years ago. Which year? I'll put it on a screen which year. Remember, I also made some videos with the solar dyeing. There was part 1 and part 2 when we put all kind of things in a jar and just left it in a warm place. Now actually would be great. Not too warm, but I think if you put it in the sun, it will work anyway. And I've been somehow thinking about all kind of botanical dyeing, natural dyeing, plant dyeing, because I'm digressing a little bit, because now would be a good time to dye with lupines if you want the beautiful blue color. In Finland, it's generally said that you need to collect them before Juhannus, which is midsummer, which is in a couple of weeks. So if you have lupines blooming now, there is a chance to get the beautiful blue instead of like green. And you need to pick all the green bits off. It's just the flowers themselves if you want to get a nice blue color. But yeah, so these, look at the color. The color has faded significantly because unfortunately natural dyeing, plant dyeing is not very color fast. It doesn't like sunlight, it fades in the sunlight. And these are my summer socks and I wear them in summer, and I went through my closet and found the leftover of the yarn, so you can see the difference, how they have faded. See, this is the yarn, that's how it looked, and that's how bright they were originally. The yellows have faded the most, and like the bright yellow, and then the greens. What hasn't faded, these little stripes, that's onion skin. I know for sure that's the bits with the onion skin. I had all kind of things in that jar. I'll try to find what I put in the jar. and I'll let you know what was in that jar with what this is dyed, because I had 2 jars at once going, so I don't remember which one is this, but I know that there was an onion skin in there, and that's the only thing that hasn't faded much. So yeah, just to show you what happens with natural dyed yarns by time. Unfortunately, they do tend to lose color more than, let's say, acid dyed yarns. But it's still pretty, it's just softer and more faded and a bit like washed out. There's nothing wrong with it. It's still nice colors. So yeah, that was my well-loved knit, mostly related to the yarn and how well it has lasted. And the yarn was just some basic, I think, sport weight wool with nylon. Hasn't worn through because I think it was German. It was either Opal or Schoppel. One of those. I don't remember which one, but I had some undyed yarn. Because I have had both, I'm not sure which one I took then. One of those. And I have also dyed some Finnish wool, and that one is still somewhere in my stash. Okay. So knit and chat, we already chatted about the garden and about the weather. The weather has been all right. Doesn't feel like June, by the way. It's June. It's June. It's here. I can't believe we're officially in summer, and yeah, we don't feel like it's summer because it's the weather. But all right, it's not raining all the time, so I'll take it. I'll take it. If we get half of the days are dry, it's fine. So yeah, and I've been so busy with many other things that I'm missing my knitting, my mindful knitting process, because I've been just grabbing here and there, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, like a bit on this, of this, a bit of that, finished these lovely things. So now I need to think, what's my next project to focus on? I need to pick one. I don't know which one. I need to go and select my next victim. I would like to finish something from the whip pile. I think I do have one summer tea there. It's the stripy one by Veera Välimäki in a tweedy yarn that I've been trying to finish for years, but I keep messing it up, so maybe this year is the year? Isn't it somewhere here? I have it somewhere here in my pile. I have a basket with whips here. Lovely bag with Bertie and Poppet. Haven't said that in a while, have I? This one. What was the name of it? It's from the Stripes book. What's your name? What's your name? Mine is very dark and gloomy, but I really like this color combo. I really, really do. And I started it a million years ago, and I'm ashamed I haven't finished it. Because I have had, I think, 2 big boo-boos with it. First time, I work on interchangeable needles. And I took the needles off, and I usually leave myself a little paper, a little note with the needle size on it. And well, I didn't. And then I attached the wrong size needles and made the body, the body was much longer. It was very close to being ready. And then I looked at it and I realized that I had much bigger needles, not much bigger, like one size bigger needles, and you could definitely see the gauge difference, and I ripped it back. Then the next thing why I ripped it back was because you see the stripes, one stripe is 2 rounds and another stripe is 4 rounds, and my brain kept telling me that the stripes need to be even, and I was just knitting automatically, not thinking about it, and then I looked at it, oh no, and I ripped it back again. So maybe I should try to finish this. It's lovely. Helene. I remember the name of this. So yeah, that one. It's gonna be good with the black skirt that I'm wearing. much darker than what I usually wear in summers, but sometimes you need something like that, right? Last week I showed you Kevat by Caitlin Hunter. That was also very dark, but I still like it. You need all kind of things in your wardrobe. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if I have anything else to tell you. Nothing much has been happening around here except sick people and my husband's name's day. He had a very nice name's day, and I've been at work a lot. So yeah. Garden is growing. Days are changing. It's very light in the evenings right now, and I want to stay up longer, but I can't. I keep dropping at before 11 already because, you know, middle-aged women, we get tired. Yes. So what else? I don't know, probably nothing. I'm gonna say my goodbyes now, and hopefully next week is a bit calmer, and yeah, that my life is a bit calmer, and I have more things to show you. But I came here mostly to share this and this because they both are lovely. Okay. I'm gonna go now. I'm wishing you a lovely weekend or week ahead whenever you're watching this, and take care. Knit a lot. Do something nice for yourself, and I'll see you next week. Hey, Bob. Thank you for being here. Bye.